Okay, here's some footage fresh off the grill. I was up in Bangkok this week, and I just realized if I don't release footage as soon as it happens, it's never going to happen. Because I have footage from last November in Malaysia, I have footage from February in Bangkok, and I have footage from Japan after 3 months earlier this year, and it's still sitting on my hard drive. So I'm going to try and get this off quickly, and I just edited this together quickly. And yeah, so I was back in Pattaya, and I like Pattaya more than Bangkok, I would say. I just feel whenever I go to Bangkok, it's like New York. It's just too big and crowded. And Pattaya, this is the most crowded area of Pattaya, but I don't go here regularly. So usually there are quieter areas of Jomtien Beach and Pattaya. But this is where all the tourists congregate, and this is like every evening, like from after 8 or 9 o'clock, it's this crowded, and it just gets more raucous as the night goes on. I'm filming this with an iPhone Pro 11 Pro, but I made the mistake. I haven't been using the 60 frames per second. I haven't been using the 4K, so I think I need to experiment with those in the future. Anyways, we went to this island, Ko Lan, something like that. Ko Lan. I think Ko means island in Thai, but I can't remember. But it was kind of a gray day when we headed out, but it got nicer, and the next day it was even nicer. We were there just one night, and yeah, a pretty place, and much less crowded, especially at night. Most people don't really stay over, so during the day a lot of tourists, but at night like hardly anybody there at all. Everything closes much earlier than Pattaya. Okay, I have to warn you with this next scene. You may want to shut your eyes because it gets a little graphic. There are dogs everywhere in Southeast Asia, and usually they're pretty friendly. But
my God, no.
I love being near the ocean too. I went back up to the Buddha statue again. Great light there. And a lot of people up there, a lot of incense burning. A lot of people from India visit the area here. And then next day we went to Nong Nooch, which is this garden, huge garden that I think it was in 1954 begun, and then at some point they opened it to the public, I think in the 1980s. And it's not just gardens though, they have elephants, they have statues, like a museum area, I think what the most interesting thing is that they have these dinosaur statues that we'll get to.
So pretty.
I love the nose, the pattern on his nose, or her nose. When it touched my head, it felt so much like it could easily have snapped my neck like that, like a twig. But fortunately it didn't. There's a shrine to the elephant god. We were on some tour bus that Russians were on, so they were talking in Russian really loud, and we changed to a different tour bus. Very pretty place. It's funny though, because like this was just a few days ago, but my memory of it when I was there, I know that it was hot, and there were little things like the Russian really loud on the tour bus, things that were annoying. But now, like, 'cause it's a few days behind me, and I have this footage edited and cropped, it's like it seems more nice. And I walked into a cafe, and there was sweat all over my shirt, but none of that remains now. It's just like a distant memory. Did I mention there are a lot of Russians here? Even though it's a huge area, a lot of it is not very touristy. It's like this, so it is like a functional garden. Very pretty in this area. And then we get to the dinosaur area. And this area is just, when I see some of these images now, it looks like something that like AI, like you could generate it with AI, like say like put in dinosaurs in the background, and it doesn't even look like real. It looks like in the like some Cecil B. DeMille epic where they filmed it in a soundstage, that it was just, you know, like that's 20 feet back and it's a big painting, but it's real. It's like Versailles or something, and then somebody got the idea, hey, let's throw in dinosaurs. And I think they're life-size. As near as I can tell, they look life-size. I mean, I haven't seen dinosaurs in real life, obviously, but I'm saying from the size they seem, whatever. Like this doesn't look real to me. It looks like a backdrop. And they play music, and they play like growling dinosaur sounds. Just, I don't know what the point of that is, but I kind of would have preferred it if it was just totally silent. But there's a lot of music being piped throughout this place. But we got there at like 8 a.m, and we were like the first, like most places we walked, there was nobody. And only as the day went on did more people arrive. I don't know what the point of that. I think I filmed this in vertical mode, and I just decided let's throw it on at the same time. And I think what I like about this is it makes me feel like I'm kind of getting motion sickness, because my brain is confused by all the movement. What about you? Let me know in the comments. I have no idea what I said and what I'm saying. I don't know what these cars are for. I have no idea. They're just there. Maybe like whoever owns this place is just demonstrating his or her wealthiness. And then these kids, I didn't accidentally, I was filming, and they like noticed, and they're like, hey, he's filming us. And I'm like, oh, they probably recognize me from my marijuana videos or something. And I love this lady just sitting next to the squawking thing. She's been immortalized.